I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support pride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the win. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do, lace up the shoes.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Ahead, we'll see the NFL's all-time passing leader, Drew Brees, and the New Orleans Saints as they take on the new man, Nick Foles, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With that, let's get on up to Jacksonville. Standing by for the call, it's our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Well, Coach, the calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a reap.
Ready? 5-8. Kill. Easy, opposite. Jump.
On first down, it's Wolf. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
How about his performance last week? Over 200 yards. I think his decisiveness, one cut and he goes, that's what's really made him pile up the yardage.
And the yardage he piled up last week, easily honored with NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I would have voted for him.
You're good. I'm full, ready. Under.
On play action, it's Brees. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wolf. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards on the play. Last week, several good performances in the NFC, but he was the conference's Offensive Player of the Week, well over 100 yards.
And just the ability to make catches. You know, that gets underplayed sometimes because we're always looking for the move or the big run. But catch the football consistently, that racks up the yardage.
They'll run on first down. It's Wolf. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. From the gun on third down, Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
Let's go, D. Let's go, D.
On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Let's go.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff?
Yeah.
Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. Now Breeze on third down. Over the middle, complete. It's Wolf. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They run the counter. Wolf. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Run coverage, excellent there from the defensive end position.
How many times do we sit with coaches and they talk about a base defensive end, a guy who can anchor and play with leverage? We just saw a great example of it. And how about the bonus, tackling the runner for a loss?
Now Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Ready? You ready? Let's break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And he finds Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Jared Cook is a guy who's been around the NFL. He's been with the Titans, the Rams, the Packers. In the last 2 years in Oakland, now he makes a move to the Big Easy, where he pairs with Drew Brees and forms a nice little threat.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Breeze to throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down, as his guys are back within a single score. Until that late score here in the second quarter, they'd only had the field goal.
Ready, 95-56, 95-56. Safety creek. Switch it, come on, switch it. Hey, break it down, fellas, break it down.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31. To throw, it's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Let's go, folks.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wolf. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Check four. Check it backer.
On first down, Wolf, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on second down. Breeze, that one caught by Ellison. And he'll go down at the 28. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Over the middle, complete. That's Wolf. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 12-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Hey, break it down, fellas, break it down. Sammy. Come on. Check number.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it second and goal. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Wolf, and he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is third and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His second TD of the game and 18th of the year, as his guys have now moved out in front. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because
ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady. Let's go, defense. Man up, D. Tighten up.
Breeze now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wolf. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Drew Brees, 6 fourth-quarter comebacks a season ago, and that led the NFL. He'll try to deliver another one. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. The 30, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 64 yards, and the Saints have taken the lead. So minutes after giving up the lead in the fourth quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that one?
Ready. Yellow lady. 44, come on. Opposite.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Over the middle, complete. That's Wolf. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wolf. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a second down. Breeze going to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Break it down, fellas. Break it down. Sammy.
Now, Breeze again. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Wolf. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And once again, the Saints are back out in front.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish.
Well, Charles, an absolutely thrilling finish there at the end, down to the final play. Got it close to the goal line, but couldn't punch it in.
How much fun was that ending, though, for us?
We were standing up.
I had to. You had to get out of your seat for that one. That close to the goal line? Oh, that was fun.
So for the Saints, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this a jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad ain't pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see Modesto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, dame pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number saved, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet points of God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin, but he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause her like she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit on my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet points of God. Big numbers.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
That's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ahead, we'll see the NFL's all-time passing leader, Drew Brees, and the New Orleans Saints as they take on the third-year man, Mitchell Trubisky, and the NFC North champion, Chicago Bears. With that, let's get out to venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Standing by with the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Just a beautiful afternoon for football, Coach. They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will get the football at their 20. So here are the Saints under longtime head coach Sean Payton. They'll be led out by the runner-up for last year's MVP award, now in his 19th season, Drew Brees.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
On first down, Breeze. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it second down.
Ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Throwing now is Breeze. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Kill. Check 25, check 25. Jim. Check out.
They'll try the left side. It's Wolf, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
A nice performance last week. Recognized as NFC Player of the Week after going over 100 yards rushing. I just love the vision. I love the wiggle he has. I also love the power when he ends his runs.
That's what impressed me. Yes, there was some elusiveness last week. A couple times he just ran over guys. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. And they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Opposite. Switch it. You're good. High forward, ready.
They'll run on first down. Wolf, he'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see it.
Set. 5-9. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
On first down, Wolf. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10. Here's Breeze to throw. Again has it complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Breeze now. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Sensational he was last week, over 200 yards. And the simple quote that we saw this week was, keep him in front of us. They're going to have to do that.
And when they say that, it means tackling him after the catch. Because once he makes the catch, you may catch it in front. But if you don't tackle him, he's behind you at that point, and that's how he racks up the big yardage.
From midfield, here's Breeze. His throw incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. But now it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Breeze. The open man is Smith. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 30. So first and 10 now from the 30.
13.
And to give this time to the tailback. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
But you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. On second down, it's Wolf. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here, son. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Take it at the 37. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Well, a couple of good division battles coming up in primetime this weekend, starting tonight with Sunday Night Football, Eagles and Cowboys from AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Then tomorrow on Monday night, it's the defending champs, the Patriots, on the road at MetLife Stadium to take on the Jets. 2 not to miss to close out Week 6. Breeze now on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. To throw is Breeze. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wolf. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Breeze now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at first and 10. Breeze now to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Again, it's Breeze. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up in...
Ready? We're waiting. Kill.
Now Breeze. And he comes back with one complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Nice stiff arm.
Underused, but still effective.
And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. He gets it to Thomas. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a give, right side. Wolf. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just...
And that is intercepted by the all-pro safety, Eddie Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And it's taken in at the 9. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Sammy! Kill!
On 2nd and 15 now. Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Breeze. And that will be incomplete. Here's Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Drew Brees, 6 fourth-quarter comebacks a season ago, and that led the NFL. He'll try to deliver another one. To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down. Breeze now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
21.
Breeze to throw again. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. To throw, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now back to throw. And his throw intercepted by the all-pro corner, Kyle Fuller. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Sammy!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. This is where you learn a lot about rookie quarterbacks. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there with time running out as they can now. So this one...